Hold on, I'm serious. I'm about to witness this happen. No! There's like nothing there, sir! Hello? Camera's not focusing. Come on! There you go. Luvfitall, back with some more groceries. Luvfitall, back with HEB shot, cause I'm always at the HEB, what can I say? But this area just brings me back to the old beloved memories when this old lady parked on top of my brand spanking new car, okay? Let me just break it down for you because I'm having a little bit of PSD. Totally just kidding about the PSD situation. It is nothing to make light or joke about it, but you know, I had some PSD, what can I say? Let's just go through what happened. It was a very cold, bitter, wintry December when I parked right here. You wanna see the parking spot? You do, don't you? Okay, come on. Let me just show you, okay? That was weird. Everybody thinks I'm a creepster. You know the parking spot now. As someone is trying to back into right now, and as we speak, park on top of my booty hole once again. Oh, hold on. I'm serious. I'm about to witness this happen. No! I cannot believe. Look at this. I'm about to have to get out and tell this person that they cannot do this. There's like nothing there, sir. You can't do it. This is crazy. Perfect for vlogging footage and perfect for insurance purposes if I need it. Maybe I should leave this parking spot and go elsewhere because these people are crazy. I'm getting out of here.
You can have this damn parking spot. I'm getting out of here.
Maybe I should roll my window up. I don't want controversy. I'm about to leave. Yeah. Okay. Let me get the heck out of here before somebody runs over me. I'm trying to have a recreation of what happened
1 hour later.
Man, that was the perfect lighting too. They're ruining my vibes, my video vibes, people. Not that this is an important story, but
it's important to me.
Okay, I'll calm down. I know, it's not that deep, it's not that serious, but what can I say? I love to emphasize my emotions. Did y'all see what just happened? Well, last time, see that? Protein. Last time I was in the grocery store when some lady decided to park right on top of my butt. You thought I was gonna say it, didn't you? I'm in the grocery store, minding my business. I have no idea that someone is ruining my brand new car. I legit just purchased this car like 3 days before this happened. And I'm just minding my business at my own friendly HEB, the place I love the most, the place that always does me right in the produce section. I was getting all the bananas and apples, and I'm a little tiny girl, so it, you know, it's heavy. I know I lift weights, but walking out to my car, what I like to do is get a little bit of extra bicep curls in. As I am putting my cart up sometimes, I just go ahead and pick up all my groceries and just lug it all to my car because why not? And sure, I have bukus of bags and I think I'm just going to nonchalantly get into my car where I could not get in my car because this fabulous, humongous, giant semi of a Suburban was parked literally on top of me. She had to have known she scraped the heck of my car. They had to feel the scuff of what had to happen, this giant ricochet of noise. I waited and had all my groceries just sitting on the ground, stewing up dirt and mold. Then figure out, hey, you got another door. The passenger seat was wide open, so you know, I just loaded my groceries up in there. This was a brand new car. Did I mention that? No, I am not going to leave because there was no way that I could back out at all unless I wanted a big old gouge in my car, and I just didn't want to tamper with the evidence. A few years later, this nice, sweet little, well, I don't know if she was technically sweet, but this old woman, which I'm not age discriminating, okay? I'm just basically stating the facts of her age, was high up in the number category, if you will, approximately 60 to 70 years old. I'm not good at the age guessing game, so that's just a genre of numbers. Don't quote me. And so I'm thinking, okay, it's a little bit more understandable. She's older. Her ability and agility functionings are a little less, maybe. That's totally a stereotypical judgment. And I'm like, I might need to cut this lady some slack. She's gonna pay for what she did and fix this damaging stuff, but I can cut her some slack. Ma'am, well, she tried not to look at me. Ma'am. She proceeds to get in her giant SUV of a semi-suburban. She starts her car up, so I'm in the back of her car like, no, she cannot leave. I'm taking pictures out the wing wong and getting her license plate number, and I'm like, ma'am. I had to come up literally to her window and be like, hi, you just are sitting on top of my car. Huh? I'm sorry, what? What? I don't understand. Please don't leave. You really can't. Please don't back up, please. Your parked like right on top of me, like neither of us can leave. Just don't back up, please don't leave. It's not a big deal, just you are ruining my baby. And I was a little bit younger then, and I was kind of embarrassed because I felt a little bit like a prude. Why do we do that to ourselves? We feel like a prude whenever we are going to speak up and tell somebody they're in the wrong. I just felt like here I am with my fancy car and I'm being mean to a sweet little old lady, which, you know, I have the right to tell this woman, you are on top of my goodies and I don't like it. We're gonna fix this, ma'am. And so I'm like, you know, I'm gonna need to see your insurance papers because one of us has got to fix this and it's not gonna be me. I was parked here first. No. Like she didn't know what was going on. I was like, okay, now we're getting down to business here. Ma'am, you owe me, woman. You need to give me your insurance policy because neither one of us can back out and neither one of us is going to back out or I am calling the popo. She wakened up at that point. Oh, no, yeah, here it is. And she pulls out her glove department, policy papers flying everywhere. And at this point, I am on top of her to get to these papers because I'm going to see all of that information and I'm going to use it. She calls her husband, tells her husband that something happened, that she doesn't really know what's going on. I think that she painted this picture out that I was the villain. There proceeds to be 1, 2, 3, 4 other women that come up to this grand old semi of a Suburban acting like they know this woman slash has half of her groceries, all her groceries, and I'm like, hold on a second. You mean to tell me that not only did this old lady accidentally run on top of me as she was parking in, but all 4 of you broads got out of the vehicle in the same orderly fashion on the same left-handed side? And I'm guessing that all 4 of them were not all sitting in the back. I mean, they were grown women. One of them had to be in the passenger seat and apparently crawled out this side because you knew it was too close. There's no way they could have gotten out on the side that was squished tight. Unless she crawled out the window and did some kind of a Batman, Spider-Man wizard and jumped on top of my car and then jumped over the Suburban. Long story short, all the 4 ladies were acting as if I was in the wrong and I was being mean, which I totally wasn't. I was very polite and civil, but stern with my, you owe me, woman. He just kept looking at me snooty like I was in the wrong. And who is she? She's wasting our time. Oh my God, is she serious? Like, yes, I'm serious. You are, like, you get it. The woman's husband ended up showing up to the crime scene, and after a long awaited standing outside, did I mention it was a wintry, dreary, cold, brittle day? It not only was my soul, heart, and spirit, it was the weather too. And we exchanged information. It took a little while. You know, when you're on the phone with insurance people transferring information, you just want to make sure that they know that you're in the clear, because the lady was being secretive, you know, and on her phone, like, yeah, I don't know what happened, and I don't know, she's saying that I ran over her car, and she's saying that it's scratched up, and it was scratched up, people. There is no she's saying about it. I called my dad, and my daddy came to the rescue and was very orchestrative of how to turn the wheel and do this and do that, and she was doing it at the same time, and it ended up being a nice little scuff, a deep one, but it wasn't as bad as what I thought. But they ended up fixing it, and you end this story with a positive note. And so I just want to spread a little bit of positivity out there, that if you are in a situation or a predicament where your car, your lavishing, lovely baby, I know, I'm not making fun of you because I don't have any kids of my own. My cars are my babies. Well, for the first week or two until I get tired of it and I want a new one, but it's still my baby in some way, shape, or form, especially 3 days after having it. So if you're in one of those situations or predicaments, it could turn out good too, as long as you're not in the wrong and you aren't the one that parked on top of somebody else. So just be careful in your parking and, you know, do the right thing. I really hope you did something great for your body today, and I really, really hope you at least, I don't know, enjoyed this fancy story of mine, the fancy heartache PSD of what I had to relive to tell you. Talk to you later. And now that it took me approximately an hour to finish this fancy video of mine, all my groceries are probably wilted and molded at the source. Yeah, almond milk in there. I got all kinds of stuff. I don't know why I'm still talking. I need to get home and put this stuff up, okay? Bye.